Good morning and welcome to Kids Move. We're outside today, which is a really nice place to be. Yeah, and school started and everybody's back, hopefully safely back into school. And because of that, the book we're going to do today is called Dear Teacher. And I was a teacher for a long time. I used to teach art, and then I did a lot of other things too, but that was one of my favorite things to do was to teach art. And so now I get to teach you to move. How much better does that get? So it says, Dear teacher, thank you for cheering me on. Thank you for everything you've taught me. Thank you for inspiring me to grow. And thank you for all that you do. This book's for you. And so it's all about how teachers have inspired us. Thank you for noticing that I love to dream big and encouraging me to do exactly that. Thank you for making me feel like I matter, no matter what. Dear teacher, you're super kind, you're super cool, and you're my superhero. Dear teacher, sometimes we show, sometimes we tell. You taught me the importance of both. And dear teacher, because of you, I know when to take a deep breath. Hopefully you remember that. That part's for me, okay? Because we're going to take a lot of deep breaths today. And then when to let it out, too. So, dear teacher, you inspire me to inspire others. And you taught me to pass the ball even when I think I could have had that shot. You have seen me fly, you've seen me fall. Thank you for being there for wherever I land. Thank you for showing me that it's smart to think outside the box. And you taught me that there are many paths to take. Thank you for lifting me up and never letting me down. And thank you for sending me on my way. You are a gift that keeps on giving, and that's why this book's for you. So be sure to thank your teachers. Okay, let's move. Let's get over to the mat. So here we are. Let's stand with our feet shoulder length apart. And as always, remember to take those deep breaths. And when you let it go, let it all the way out. With a deep breath in, let's reach to the sky and bring it down. Get rid of the breath. Breathe in again, nice and deep. Hold it. And then get rid of that breath. One more time, a deep breath in. And then let it out. And let's swim with our shoulders. Bring your shoulder up and back. Put your chin next shoulder. Breathe it up and back. Breathe it up and back. And again, up and back. And up and back. And now let's have a seat. Sit back and then press your chest out. Sit back. Press it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, sit back. Press it out. One more time. Sit back. Press it out. Now open up your toes to either side of your mat. Take in a nice deep breath and spread your fingers wide. You know how much we love Starfish. Yes, push your shoulders back and then come down and reach and pull your forehead towards your knee. Breathe and down and pull your forehead to your knee. Let's breathe in and down. Breathe in and down. And again, breathe in and down. And again, breathe in and down. And walk your hands out and come up on your toes. Come back to your heels, pull through and lift. Up on your toes, back to your heels, walk your hands back, pull in. Slide your hands up over, round your back, lift it up. Round your back, lift it up, and round your back. And lift it up and take in another deep breath as you lift to the sky. And breathe. And bring it down. Shake it all out. Bring your legs back in And let's press out and out and out and tap and breathe and tap and breathe and tap. Take it back and tap and back and tap. One more time, each side, and tap and breathe and bring it down. Okay, let's go stand at the edges of our mat. Stand up to the front. Take a nice deep breath in. Give me a little back bend. Swan dive down to your toes. Soften your knees. Come up into half monkey. Lift your chin. Flatten your back. Come back down to your toes. Take your legs back. You are in a runner's lunge. Turn into your thigh and lift up your arms and look at your fingers as you reach to the sky. Bring that down. Bring your knee down. Point your toes back. Come up over with your shoulders over your knees. Take a deep breath in. Now, especially when you're outside, that deep, fresh air. And then bring it back down. Tuck your toes under, press your heel back, turn inward, lift upward, follow your gaze, and bring it down. Bring both feet up, circle sweep up, come back, lift up, down we go again. This time we're going to take the other leg back into a nice long lunge. Breathing in, breathing out. Turning inward, lifting upward, spreading our fingers wide. Bringing our knee down, pointing our toes back, coming up over our knee with our shoulders over our hips. Trying to use some good form today. Our knee is over our ankle. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to lift up to the sky, back into a back bend again, and bring our hands down. Tuck our toes under, press back into that runner's lunge. Turn inward again, lift upward again, and bring it back down and bring both feet together and lift up to the sky. And bring your hands down into heart center, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, let's stretch a little. Come on down to your mat. And bring a leg out and bring a leg out to the edges of your mat and press forward. Stretching is really important. It keeps us flexible, which is a good thing. Tuck your chin to your chest. Walk your fingers out as far as you can. Stretch. Feel your muscles pulling. It's a good thing. Sit up tall. Put a forearm back behind you and reach over and stretch to your toes. Put a forearm back behind you. Reach over and stretch to your toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Now let's bring our legs up in front of us and flex our feet. Wiggle your toes. Reach your fingers to the mat and then come up, reach to the sky, and then reach to your toes and stretch. Reach as far as you can and stretch. We're going to come up and we're going to take a leg inside of our thigh and we're going to press our knee down. This opens up our hip and really stretches around our knee. And we're going to do that again. We're going to lift up to the sky and we're going to stretch down to our toes again. Oh, feeling a deeper stretch this time. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to take our foot and put it over top of our knee. And we're going to do what's called a torso twist. Twisting around, looking over our shoulder, breathing in and breathing out. Then we're going to wrap our arm around our leg and grab our foot and bring it up close to us, as close as we can. And we're going to rock that baby. Rock it back and forth. Taking a nice deep breath. This opens up our hip, works our knees, works our back. Yeah, we're making it all work for us. Okay, when we're done with that side, of course, we're going to do the other side. So take your leg down, bring your other leg up, put it inside your thigh, press down on your knee. Take a deep breath in as you reach to the sky, down to your toes, and stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Slide it back up, take your foot, put it over. Let's twist and turn and look over our shoulder. Maybe take our elbow, press it a little bit more with a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wrap around your knee, grab your foot, bring it up close to you, and rock that baby again. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out. And then let's take our feet and put them together. And grab our toes and put our elbows in and tuck our chin to our chest. Oh yeah, feel your back open up. And then you're going to bring those heels in as close as you can, and you're going to rock on your sit bones. You know, sometimes when we get frustrated or upset or mad, sometimes it's nice just to take a time out and rock back and forth like this. It kind of eases the way we feel about things. It makes us feel a little better just as we rock back and forth. It's soothing, okay? So come on over. Let's stretch all the way out. Make sure your biceps over your ear so that you really stretch through your fingertips. And then let's come over to the other side and really stretch. Let's breathe in through our nose and stretch. And again, in through our nose and stretch. Come up, bring our legs together and give ourselves a big hug. Okay. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, that's pretty good for stretching. So let's go on all fours now. There. Got a hair inside. Put our hands together. Take your knees shoulder length apart. Put your toes together. Come on back. Stretch out. Our first child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then let's scoop up into cow with our head and tail raised. And then let's press into cat, pulling our back up into a high cat. Scooping down into cow. Pressing up into cat. Scooping down into cow. And pressing up into cat. And then neutralize your spine. Let's press back to our toes. Press back and lift up into downward facing dog. Bring our head by our elbows and let's walk the dog. Knee inhale down, 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 knee inhale down. Let's come up on our toes as high as we can go and then press back to our heels. Bring our knees down. We're in tabletop again. Walk our hands back. Taking a nice deep breath in, let's put our knees shoulder length apart and reach up to the sky. Let's twist to one side, reach up to the sky. Let's twist to the other. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. Taking a deep breath, come on back, come on down, and we're back into tabletop. We're going to take our right foot and press it back through our heel. And we're going to lift up behind us and hold and bring our arm out and stretch. And then we're going to bring our knee to our elbow and stretch. Knee to our elbow and stretch. Knee to our elbow and stretch. And bring it down, put our toes together, back we go, child's pose. We're going to come back up into tabletop. Take our left foot out, press through our heel, lift it up, reach out, bring our knee in and stretch. Bring our knee in and stretch. Bring our knee in, stretch and hold. Bring it down, put our toes together, press back into child's pose. Walk our fingers out, stretch through your fingers and the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Walk your hands back. We are in hero. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and breathe it back out. Come back into tabletop. We're going to do pigeon and open up our hips, another deep stretch. So take your right knee, whichever, we're going to do both sides, it doesn't matter. Take a knee, put it outside your wrist and try to make it parallel to the front of your mat. And then take your other leg back into a split. Make sure your toenails are down on the mat. Hold. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can go down onto your forearms. Stretch it deeper. And if you want even a deeper stretch than that, you can walk your hands out and press. So forehead down and stretch. Walk it back up. Hold. Bring your knee back. Hold. And we're going to do the other side. So take your other knee, put it outside the other wrist, try to parallel your leg to the front of your mat, and then slide the other leg back. Drop your shoulders down. Hold that beautiful hip opener. And if you want, take it down to your forearms. I still have that hair in my mouth. There you go. Then make a pillow with your hands and bring it down. And hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Come on back up. Hold. And then take that knee back. Bring your hands underneath of you and hold. So now spread your fingers wide. Make sure that you press into your fingertips. Tuck your toes under, and we're going to come up and we're going to hover onto our toes and our hands. And we're going to take a leg back and press through our heel and bring it back in. Take a leg back, press through our heel, kind of like a mountaineer as we press back, taking it back. One more time on each side, pressing it back and in and back and in. And knees come down. Walk your hands back. Take a deep breath to the sky. Lift one hand up to the sky. Take another hand back to your heel. You can just reach to the sky and reach to your heel. Or if you want, you can take it all the way back and stretch. This is called a half camel. So you can hold your half camel, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, bringing it back up, taking the other side, reaching to the sky, stretching, reaching back to your heel and holding. A deep breath in and a deep breath out, sliding it back all the way back, stretching into it, breathing in and breathing out. Bringing it back up and bringing it down. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, let's do something for our core and back. So come down onto your mat and bring yourself around. Take yourself down one vertebra at a time and bring your knees into your chest and press your back down into the mat. It feels good. Take your arms to the side. Take your legs to the side. Let's just massage our sacrum a little bit by making 3 little circles in the sky. Taking in nice deep breaths and breathing out. Stopping up at the top. And let's take 3 little circles to the other side. And while we're here, hold, take your hands up, press your legs out, flex your feet and press 1, 2, 3 and hold. Press 1, 2, 3 and hold. Press 1, 2, 3 and hold. Bring it all back up. Bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Put your feet down close to your heels and tickle the backs of your heels with your hands. Tuck your shoulder blades and let's lift up into a bridge high. Lift up through. You don't want to see your knees. Lift those hips up high. Take a deep breath as you reach up to the sky and then take your arms back and get rid of that breath. And again, breathe up to the sky and take everything back down. And now we're going to bring our knees into our chest and feel our spine press down into the mat. We're going to come up into a little ball. And we're going to breathe as we open into double leg stretch. And bring everything back in. And we're going to breathe. And bring everything back in. And we're going to breathe. And bring everything back in and lower our head. And wiggle our toes and take a nice deep breath through our nose. We're going to put our feet back down. Tickle the backs of our heels. Let's do that whole thing again. So press down into all parts of your feet and lift up your hips high to the sky. Squeeze your glutes underneath of you. Take a deep breath in as you reach to the sky. Take your arms back and stretch. Breathe in deeply as you reach to the sky. And bring everything back down onto your back. Bring your knees in close to your chest. Tuck yourself up into a little ball. And breathe as you open and squeeze as you close. Breathe. Breathe. Lower your head. Put your feet down onto the mat. Take your thumbs to your earlobes and your fingertips to your head and look between your knees and push your elbows back. We're going to pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. We're going to do that again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Just work right in here and hold. Press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. And now we're going to march. We're going to bring an elbow to a knee and down. We're going to bring an elbow to a knee and down. Elbow to a knee and down. Elbow to a knee and down. Keep both your hips on the floor. Don't roll. Just kick up and take it to one side and take it to the other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Oh yeah, you should feel that working right through here. This is called our abdominis rectus. It's a big muscle right across here. So take in a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Yes, we feel that muscle working. So now we're going to open up our arms and do a nice little stretch with our legs and our hips. Working around our hips. We're going to take our leg up to the sky and press our back down into the mat. We're going to flex down. We're going to open. We're going to close and lift. Flex down and open and close and lift. Flex down and open and close and lift and flex down. and open and close and lift and bring that knee into your chest. Taking a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to put that foot down and lift the other one up to the sky. Open up our arms to make us stable. Keep both hips onto the floor. We're going to flex down and open and close and lift. Flex down and open and close and lift. Flex down and open and close and lift. Last one, flex down and open and close and lift. Bring that knee into your chest. You're going to put a hand on the inside of your knee and a hand on the outside of your ankle. Tuck up and try to bring your nose to your knee. Take that other leg out and bring it in and switch. Single leg stretches. Out. Breathe in and out and in and out. Breathe in and out and in and out. Bring both knees into your chest. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and then let it all go out. Gather from behind your knees. Yeah, we have a little bit more time left. So come to the front of your mat. Give yourself a big hug for working hard today. Such a beautiful day. Yes. I hope you're going to go and make the best of the rest of it. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs up and we're going to do the seal. Okay? So we take a hand, we put it underneath our ankle, and we take our hand and put it underneath our other ankle. And we keep our legs here, and this is where we come back to every time. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, rock. 1, 2, 3, roll, rebalance, and hold. 1, 2, 3, rock. 1, 2, 3, roll, rebalance, and hold. Once again, 1, 2, 3, rock. 1, 2, 3, roll, rebalance, and hold. And give yourself another big hug. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, today we're going to finish with a little hip roll. So come back around to the center of your mat. It's great being with you today. And remember, thank your teachers, okay? Come up, lift your toes off the ground, and we're going to roll to one hip, and we're going to roll to the other. We're going to roll to one hip, and we're going to roll to the other. We're going to roll to one hip and roll to the other. We're going to take our foot, put it down, and help ourselves up. We're going to take our toes to either side of our mat. Take your fingers up, back into that starfish. Push your shoulders back and bring your elbows back behind you and lift them up. And then gather and lift and back and lift and gather and lift. One more time, back and lift and gather and lift. And each one of you, do something kind today. Go out, pay it forward in some way. Say something nice to your parents. Say something nice to your teachers. And have a great rest of your week. Namaste. Thanks for coming to Kids Move today. I'll see you next week.